Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends. And today, I'm going to gold and test the car that you see on the screen right now, which is the Lamborghini Revuelto, specifically the Lego Technic version of it. And normally when it comes to Lamborghini, I'm inclined to say that it's a beautiful car and whatnot, but you may know that I have some reservations for this car. Still, it's sort of a Lamborghini, and yes, I am going to gold it. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, cause doing these things tell YouTube that this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So, if you want to see some more Asphalt Legends right here, go ahead, like and subscribe. But alright, what am I talking about when it comes to this car? Well, as I just mentioned, I'm gonna gold it. About a month ago, I made a video titled Token Dumping on the Lego Lambo Revuelto, and over there I spent a lot of tokens in order to get this thing to 5 stars. Now some people were telling me in that video, oh, DBT doesn't know that there is a spotlight event coming next month for the Lego cars and he'll be able to do all of this for free over there. Well, yes, I did know about that, but my objective was specifically to get the car to high stars, then in the spotlight be able to finish starring it up and purchase the epics, and that is exactly what I did. And that is how at this moment I have the car at max stars, all 6 stars with no epics applied, but I actually do own all 12 epics that are required in order to do so. So how about we start spending a lot of credits in this process? Man, I'm telling you, all of this, despite the fact that I didn't know how this the spotlight event was gonna go, I did have this entire idea that I was, ooh, I'm gonna get more fuel, nice. Given how all of the previous spotlights, or at least the last few ones have gone, it was very clear to me that in the spotlight event, if I was going to get any epics for the car, they were gonna be very expensive, and oh boy, expensive they were. So basically, I wanted to have a lot of the currency of the spotlight event in order to purchase these epics, and thanks to that and some other epics in the event itself that I didn't need to purchase but earn by having the car at high stars, I was able to get everything to do just this. Let's go, baby! Oh yeah, golden Lego Technic Lamborghini Revuelto. Well, you know, I wanted to show you the process of golding this thing, but the reality is that there is a free try for this car at gold in MP2. So I didn't need to gold it in order to test it, but still, I wanted to show you the process of doing it because I did want to show how, you know, it was a calculated thing that I did over there. People questioned my sanity for spending tokens on this car, but it worked out the way that I wanted, so that's kind of nice. But we're gonna test this in MP2, though honestly I don't think this is gonna be the best place to test it for the reasons I'll explain as I do the races, but just as a quick overview of the car, it's a 6-star Class B car of a rank of 4264, which definitely puts it on the high end of Class B. With a top speed of 368.2, it's actually pretty fast for Class B, not exactly the fastest, but still considerably fast. It's even faster than a bunch of Class A cars, so keep that in mind. Acceleration of 83.11, it's on the good side. Nothing outstanding and not even close to the original Revuelto's acceleration, but still pretty good. Handling of 64.07, it's on the goodish side, and Nitro at 50.97 is just okay. Now, how is this going to perform? Let's find out. Now, as I've explained a bunch of times anytime that I do a test in MP2, this is in general a bad place to test cars if you want to figure out the performance. Look at that, it's at the bell already, jeez. If you want to, you know, kind of figure out how this car performs against its peers, let's call them. Because of the entire thing of this game being really weird with the ranks of cars and whatnot, we end up in a situation where probably a 1 or 2 star Devel 16 that goes like 500 kilometers an hour is gonna be competing against this car at max stars, even at gold, that goes well over 100 and some kilometers slower. So then on top of that, you have the fact that this is team mode plus green streak plus ghost. Yeah, there's not a lot to learn over here, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all I wanted to do was drive this car. And you might be thinking, DBT, if you already got it at gold, why not test it in MP1 instead of MP2? Well, that has to do more with the fact that this car is not available in MP1 at the moment. And on top of that, I am not even in the league required to do that, because you know that this multiplayer series was a little bit strange because it reset us all the way to the Bronze League, I believe. So yeah, I wasn't gonna get there in time, and even if I did, again, the car's not even featured in that multiplayer series, so yeah, there is that. But hey, you know, at least we get to play with it a little bit over here in MP2. So in my very first race, it's gonna be a first place. All right, you know what? I'll take it. All right, so what was I racing against? Yeah, okay, so there were 3 Lego Revueltos, 4 Terzo Millennials, and the Devel 16 who actually ended up in last place. Oof. Oh, come on, once again here in Paris. I was gonna say Paris, but then everything got mixed up. It's fine. Oh, okay, I see some Hurricanes as well. Interesting. So yeah, let's say this is not gonna work all that great in order to determine, oh, how does this car compete against the other cars of Class B and whatnot? No, because again, this is gonna be all mixed up, but still, it should at least give us a little bit of a taste on how this car drives. Now, when I was talking about all of the Lego cars, and there were some free tries for me to do and whatnot, I did say that I did consider this one to be probably of all of the Lego cars, the best one. And the reason I say that is because it's a Lambo. No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, it is a Lambo and I sort of like it for it, but no. In terms of the performance of the car, this is actually pretty good. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't necessarily reflect the performance of the regular Lambo Revuelto, which is slower than this, but with much better acceleration. But one thing that this car seems to have that I appreciate for is this, the floating capabilities. Now, again, I am one to admit that I'm not good at floaty, so you'll have to let me know if maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but man, this thing definitely seems capable of it. And I got defeated by a Venom in an 007, but I did beat all of the Hurricanes, and that makes me so happy. Ooh, and to test the drifting abilities of my car, we landed in Osaka. So let's see how we do over here. But yeah, when I can compare this against the Lamborghini, the regular Lamborghini Revuelto, or even the Temerario, which again, it's technically not the same car, but you know that the Temerario and the Revuelto are very similar when it comes to the performance. When I compare this one against them, this one just ends up coming on top when it comes to the agility of it. And I'm not saying that this is the most agile car out there or anything like that, but you know, compared to those two, this definitely feels a lot better. Now, again, these cars are different, again, because their focus are completely different. This is more about top speed. This is like 8 kilometers and some faster than the regular Revuelto, but then again, with lower acceleration by a good margin, 6 points or so of accelerations of difference on the acceleration. So yeah, again, they're very different cars, but at the same time, I felt like this one kind of filled a bit of a gap when it came to the high tier Lambos in Class B. And I thought, hey, you know what? Might as well get it. And not only did I want to get it, I wanted to gold it, and here I am with my golden Revuelto, Lego Revuelto. So yeah, no. Oh, I managed to keep the second place, nice. Just that there was an Agera RS behind me, so yep. All right, unsurprisingly, a Vanda won, but hey, I did beat the Agera and a Venom, so yep. Okay, so I was about to say, oh no, it's a top speed oriented track, and of course, cars like the Terzo Millennium driven well, they're gonna outspeed me. But for example, even that SC18 that I just saw over there, while it's a Class A Lambo, it actually goes slower than mine. Now granted, that one has insane nitro and whatnot, but still, mine is actually faster when it comes to just raw top speed. But then again, if I run out of nitro, then how? No, actually, nah, I should be still okay. But yeah, so this is what I was saying. This is a very peculiar Lambo that I feel like we didn't quite have a Lambo that fit this role. There's not a lot of very fast Lambos. And again, this is not that, oh my god, it's so insanely fast. But for a Class B and Lambo, you know, this is actually pretty good. So, yeah. Oh boy. No! I always do that. Oh, I hate that so much. You know what? There's a thumbs up to demonstrate that I was completely planned. See, what I wanted was for them to catch up to me just so that I could get past some of them with my superior top speed. Not really. Let's go on this side. I'm telling you, the drift on this thing, yeah, it's not absurdly amazing or anything, but man, it's just so much better than, for example, oh, the Temerario is such a pain in the rear bumper. But this thing suddenly makes me think like, oh, Lambo still has a chance over here. But, oh, did I overtake the speed? Let's go up. Listen, it counts as a small victory, all right? Defeated by Descendant and 911 GT3 RS, but I did beat the Speedtail and the S18, so... And also the Terzo Millennium, wow, that's surprising. Now, thinking about it, it makes me believe that this car, once it gets added into MP1, probably is gonna be somewhere in Platinum League, in the same way that you find the Revuelto and the Temerario somewhere over there. So still, this competing, at least in that league, it's going to be competing against a lot of Class A and probably some low Class S as well. And I think this is going to put a pretty decent fight over there. Not too long ago, someone was talking about the Temerarian and how the car is not good and whatnot, and I'm like, see, the thing is that car, depending where you play with it, is the result that you're gonna be getting. Because again, playing with cars with such high rank in MP2, it's basically like a curse. It's already a lost battle. Because you're gonna be facing things that are just so much stronger being Class S. But when you race this type of cars in MP1, that's where things get a little bit more fair. Because in MP1, despite the fact that there's mixture of classes, I think it's a little bit more... It makes more sense than it does over here. Because over here in MP2 is specifically only about the rank, not so much about the, calculated performance of the car. I don't know if that makes sense in the way that I'm... Oh my god, that was a terrible jump! Alright, let's pretend that was on purpose, but wow, there's nobody even close to me right now. Yeesh. Hey, you know what? I'll live with a second place. Though my team is gonna lose, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. Alright, so let's see. What beat me probably was the Jesko, because I did see a Jesko over here. Yes, it is. But I beat the Huracan, a Revuelto, Lycan, 2 more Huracans, and another Lycan. See? Okay, we're in Rome, the home country of Lamborghini. Oh, I think it's that same SC18 that I saw earlier. So, let's see how we do. Terzo Millennio. There's a couple of these Lego Lambos. Alright, let's see how we do. There's a Senna. I'm a little bit worried about the Senna because that thing is agile and this race is taking forever to start. I'm thinking someone is about at this, or someone has disconnected or did not connect at all, whatever it is. Oh, whatever you want, game. There we go. I'm in pole position. Let's see if I can keep it. Again, my main concern is going to be that Senna, because that thing is very agile. And this... Oh, you... God, I hate those cars so much. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. That's how you go from first place to last place right away, thanks to some car. I was gonna say that this track does require a bunch of handling and whatnot and blah, 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 blah. And then the other Revuelto proceeds to throw a car in my face. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I love this track. I love the park cars in the game. They're so much fun. Oh my god. So very fun. Oh, jeez. Yep, no, that's gonna be a massive L. Massive L. It's okay. Listen. I'm not tilted by why you think I mind losing a race? Well, you know, speaking out of mind, but when it's something that dumb, when it wasn't even my fault to be hitting that, oh man, that's just so frustrating. I'm fine. I still got a second place, so all things considered, it didn't go too bad, but Jesus Christ, I'm fine. The SC18 won. All right, you know what? You deserve that. What happened with the other Revuelto? He ended in 5th place. What the? I'm fine. Okay. Tuscany. We have another opportunity to maybe make use of the alleged agility of this car. So let's see how it goes this time around. There's an Agera RS. It's gonna be our main challenger today. Yeah, the Terzo Millennials, while they're much faster than my car, they're not agile at all. So yeah, they're gonna have a bit of trouble. That's why I was saying that in tracks like in Shanghai. Oh boy. I am a little bit worried about those Terzo Millennials because that is a very top speed oriented track. And you know, it's not especially twisty, so the Terzo Millennials do have an opportunity to build up the speed. But in a track like this where you have to be drifting quite a bit and whatnot, yeah, they're not gonna be that much of a problem. But I am a little bit more concerned about the tomatoes, because those are class A and holy smokes, they're pretty strong. But there goes the Agera RS. Come on now. Let's do this. A little bit of jumpy over here. Alright. A bunch of drift. Oh, no, I didn't mean to touch that wall. Ah, man. Well, you know what? 3rd place, that's not too bad. Could have been better, but overall, you know. Again, the Tomato is a very strong Class A car, so I'll take that as kind of a W. Yeah, sure. Ooh, we have a full Lambo race over here. I like that. Alright, so it's mostly Terzo Millennials. There's the SE18. and the Lego Revuelto. So let's see what we can do. My car was bouncing weird over there, but okay. Focus, DBT, focus. Maybe you can do something decent over here. There's someone right behind me. And I run out of nitro. Because of course green streak. And there goes the SC18. I'm telling you, the really strong nitro of that car definitely helps it. Especially in this game mode. Because if it managed to pull ahead, it has nitro for days. Whilst I have like 30 points less of nitro, so... Oh, Jesus! No! First block, oh my God, did you see that? Oh, that was beautiful. Hold on. I need to see that from a different angle. Oh man, because it's here on the Switch that I'm playing, I don't have as much control over the camera as I want. So I cannot really zoom in so that we could see the moment of truth. Because it was somewhere around here. So... yeah, I wish I could zoom out, but check this out. At least we should be able to see it. Look at that! Oh, that's a photo finish if I've ever seen one. Look at that! Oh, that was so beautiful. Yeah, very, very well done, Mr. Individual who got that SC18. That was a fantastic race. But yeah, anyway. So basically I just wanted to record this video to test out a little bit this car because hey, I got it, I golded it. Like I said, this is a free try at the moment, so you still have a tiny bit of time to play with it by the time that this video releases. But after that, and once it gets added into MP1 and I'm in the correct league, you bet that I'm gonna make another video testing it over there and see how it performs. But for now, why don't you let me know how did this whole thing go for you? Did you go for this car? There's still a bunch of time left in the spotlight, so you still have a chance to get this car if you're interested in it. But overall, you know, you're gonna have to really focus on it, and I don't know. Some people don't even like the Lego cars, I understand that, but hey, it's a Lambo, I had to go for it. But alright, once again, let me know how this whole thing go for you, and if you're gonna go for any of the Lego cars, but that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, bye-bye!